I just got my Banggood dial indicator stand, and I'm going to do this by hand, and because I'm going to start working on this thing immediately. I might as well start in, as long if I even do a review. Right off the bat, there's a big gouge in the ball there. This is metal, which is great, but the dovetail is either totally coated in paint, but it's not really even much of a dovetail. I'll give it a look. It may require some filing. This hinge area is so covered with paint and stuff, it doesn't hinge at all. But none of that is really my gripe. My main gripe is that this part down here that turns, no matter how tight you make this, this still turns enough that all you have to do is just brush up against the thing slightly, and it's, yeah, this thing's really kind of garbage. Sorry. Oh, not only that, but they ship this thing in one of those plastic bags. They're getting away with murder on those plastic bags. So far, everything I've received in the mail has come in one piece, which is really miraculous, considering. So between shipping and quality of the item, I wish I hadn't bought the thing. Noga. But I was cheap, I had a base. But anyways, let me file it, see what I can do with things, and then use it before I start coming to conclusions. We've got another thing that doesn't work. This hole right there is like 0.315, something like that. This is 0.375. So is the dial indicator. I can't even use this stand unless I either bore this out or do something. Now it may have been crunched in shipping. It looks like it comes in a little bit, like it was crunched. So I don't know. I guess I'll massage it a little bit. Kind of a joke, really. Plus, when I got it all set up, it's nowhere near as stiff as this one, so, yeah. Okay, as I look at the ad, it does say this is an 8mm hole. I don't know why. Dial indicators are 375. Okay, so I got some work to do. The dovetail's pretty crappy. You got to torque on this like crazy to get the 10th indicator to actually be solidly mounted. So I guess I'll bore this out, and I don't know. I'm probably not even going to use this thing. Oh yeah, one more thing. $17. I can't complain. You know, it's like an interesting experiment. So hey, it's been 90%. The quality I've gotten from Banggood is like, you know, Kennametal probably has their tools made over in China and they just brand it, because I'm seeing the same quality coming out of some of the tools that I got. The carbide lathe tool bit holders. Okay, I have just bored this indicator stand out, reamed actually, to 3/8. And I've got my indicator post thing that I made on it, and I'm hoping you can see this. You probably, well, we'll see. You can or you can't, I don't know. All I can say is this thing is worthless. I mean, the force of the indicator itself, if I go and put my other indicator on this and then indicate something, I will see this flex. This thing is, I mean, at best, it's only good for a 10th indicator out here on the dovetail that might have less force required to operate it. There are a number of things that with this stand that are just like intolerable. Not the least of which is it takes like 10 cranks on this thing, 5, to actually get it tight enough to where everything's relatively stable. But even then, I mean, look, I can just, my finger, the whole thing rotates. So, it's not a bad batch. It's just the moment of inertia of this thing right here and this thing. It's just too small. And up here, this area here where there's an adjustment, it's it's pot metal, poorly put together, and thank God I only spent $17. That's why I didn't buy the magnetic base. This was a test. Fail.